Hi and welcome to De-LIZ-cious cooking. Today we're going to be making a sausage casserole. Nice and simple, keeping it simple. So the ingredients we're going to use is half a cup of long grain white rice. We're going to be using 2.5 cups of water, and we're going to be using 1 pack of Lipton noodle soup mix. Now make sure you get this one, the one that says soup mix with real chicken flavor broth. That does not come with chicken pieces, okay? Just the broth. And we're going to be using diced celery, diced onion, and diced peppers. This is called the Trinity, and at Publix I know that they sell them already diced and mixed, and they come in little packages, and 1 pack for the amount that we're going to do, which serves approximately 3 adults or 4 people. It's a good size. We're also going to be using Jimmy Dean's sausage. Now, like I explained before, I usually buy in bulk at a wholesale store, and then I separate it into portions that I'm going to be using. This you could buy is a Jimmy Dean. I use the regular. You could use the mild if you want it a little bit spicier. I usually don't cook with a lot of spice, and you'll notice, but every once in a while I will add just a tad. So if you do like food spicier, please go ahead and use the mild. That's actually the original recipe, how it what took. So you're going to buy just the regular size breakfast sausage. I use the Jimmy Dean. You could use the mild or hot even, but I use the regular. So let's get cooking. We're going to start the recipe by browning the sausage over medium-high heat. Once it loses its pink, you're going to drain all the excess fat. Make sure you do that before you add the celery, the onion, and the peppers. So we're going to start off by adding a total of 1/2 cup of each to a whole package of the Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage. So you're going to add 1/2 cup of celery, 1/2 cup of onion, and 1/2 cup of pepper. You're going to bring the temperature down to low, and you don't have to cook the sausage completely because it'll continue to cook on low until the onion, pepper, and celery is completely tender and the onion is translucent. So cover it, leave it on low, and let's cook the rice. Now we're going to start with the rice. You're going to add your 1/2 cup of rice, the packet of the Lipton soup mix. Stir it together. Make sure that there's no lumps. Sometimes the soup mix has a little bit of lumps. And once that's done, go ahead and add the water. Now you can add anywhere from 2 cups to 2 1/4. I added 2.5. That's what we call asopao rice, which is really sticky, and I like it more that way. Once it comes to a boil for 2 minutes, cover it, lower the temperature to 3 or low, and wait till it's completely cooked. Once your rice is completely done, I would say approximately 25 minutes, we're going to mix all the ingredients together into a casserole dish. Mix the sausage with the rice. Now I gotta warn you, the rice is really sticky. No matter how much water you put on it, that soup makes it sticks to everything. So I like to put the sausage into the rice. That way it's only 1 pot that you have to clean really good. So now transfer everything into the casserole dish. Now the oven You preheat it to 425. So make sure that the casserole dish that you have or are going to use can take that kind of a heat. Once you place all the ingredients into the casserole dish, you're going to mix it a little bit more. The original recipe called for butter to be melted and put on top of the casserole dish, but I try to cook as healthy, believe it or not, as possible, so I don't do that step. Once your casserole is completely mixed in, you want to make sure that you get a sausage in every bite. You're going to cover it with aluminum foil and place it in the middle rack of your oven. And you're going to cook it for like 25 minutes or 30. Halfway through, make sure you take the aluminum foil off. So the casserole is done, and now we're going to plate it. Something that I forgot to mention is on top of the casserole, this is simple, we're having just us three having dinner, but if you have company or you want to go just an extra step, they sell the little slivers of almond at your baking aisle in your local supermarket. You could buy some of those, sprinkle it on top, melt a tablespoon of butter, and spread it over the top of the almonds and the rice, and bake it. Halfway through baking, either way, adding the almonds or not, remove the foil and let it toast a little bit the top of the rice, okay? So we're going to plate it. I like to make it pretty. So I'm using this bowl. And if you see lots of sausage in the rice, it is a little bit sticky. If you don't like it so sticky, you could add a little less water. So instead of 2.5 cups, you could do 2 cups of water per half a cup of rice. Now remember, if you're cooking for more than 3 people, because I do serve a lot, go ahead and double the recipe, okay? That would be enough for, you know, six people. Okay, look how pretty that is. Now you could serve it alone, but I like to, you could either use our Ritz cracker, it goes great with it, but I'm doing the Spanish twist. I'm gonna add some Cuban crackers, okay? They're just goes good with it. See? They come in individual packets, so it's nothing you don't waste anything. Just to add a couple there, maybe another one, and some avocado. Yes, this is just cut it into strips and then into squares. Very simple. Grab a spoon and just spoon it out, okay? And they come out really nice. There you go. And you're gonna wanna season it with just a dash of salt, okay? And voila, you have your sausage casserole. Enjoy.